Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to week 2 of Content Wars. And we have a big match to start us off tonight. A couple of our contestants that did not have their best showing on their first week are going to face off this week.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Hartford, Connecticut, weighing in at 270 pounds, the Cowboys.
We're starting off with Darksyde Phil, who was not at all happy about how last week against Jacksepticeye went. It was not a great outing. Started off a little bit rocky when he, to his claim, he argues that it was completely Jacksepticeye's fault for ducking his clothesline, and that's why the referee got hit and knocked out early in the match. But it was early in the match, so it wasn't like there was any kind of dirty play involved. It was completely an accident. So all Darksyde wants this week is to just come out, have a good match, and show that he belongs here in the Content Wars, alongside this man who had a rough match as well, a good match, but not the outcome he was looking for. And that is, of course,
from Austin, Texas,
Asmongold.
160 pounds, the Barbarian.
His entire goal tonight, quite literally, is to prove that even though Markiplier did beat him for that #1 contenders match, he is here to stay. In his opinion, Darksyde Phil is not even really a match. This is nothing but a stepping stone on his path to going all the way to the top. And that includes Markiplier and Dr. Disrespect, who is our current champion. Asmongold will not be satisfied until he gets all the way to the very top of Content Wars. I don't expect either of these to show much respect. I think they're just going to be out to prove that last week's loss for each of them was a fluke. They're just out to win. The only thing they think of the other person across from them is prey to be hunted right now. And oh, Darksyde tried to get that ankle lock in right away, but rope break, of course. He's going to work on that leg. Of course, I guess if it's good for the goose, it's good for the gander. Asmongold returns the favor there. This is a bit of what got Asmon in trouble last time. He was losing focus in the match, and he kept giving Markiplier the door in. Oh, and he didn't let go. He's gonna go for 2. Oh man, 2 of those big German suplexes. Oh, and a vicious looking DDT. Phil is definitely out for blood. Oh, and he got a big power bomb. It's too close to the ropes, buddy. Oh, Asmon just kicked out. Darksyde Phil is quite the technician in the ring. Quite the grappler. Little power bomb, but Asmon's not having any of it. And again, he's showing off, and it's going to pay for it. Asmongold needs to get his focus on. I think that's been costing him more than anything else in these matches. Close count there. Asmongold's going to have to get some off. Oh, no! Oh, man, it was the pedigree. Darksyde Phil with the maybe a bit of a surprise victory there. Asmongold does not look good. That is 2 losses in a row for Asmongold to start us off. And what is this? What is this? No, Darksyde, no, why? You already won the match. What are you doing? Oh no! You already won. Why? Why are you doing this? Oh, this is too much. All right, we finally got Darksyde and to let Asmongold go. Asmongold is not happy about it, though. I can tell you that right now. I think there's going to be some vindication coming up.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Houston, Texas, the A-List Babe.
But we'll put that aside because Amouranth is on her way to the ring now. And unbelievably, even though she was not the victor in her match last week, a tough-fought match in which 𝙀�プ𝙋𝘼𝙉𝘿 took every opportunity to make Amouranth pay and get the vengeance she's been looking for. Despite that, everyone's been talking about how good Amouranth did in that match. And the fact that she main evented, lost, and still is getting a lot of crowd approval has definitely upset her opponent tonight. Because I think all I heard this weekend from the next contestant to come out was how upset she was that Amouranth is getting all the attention and she didn't even win. And I think that has led to this match tonight.
And from Los Angeles, California, the Queen.
So here comes Pokimane, who was not happy about the amount of attention Amouranth was getting, let alone the fact that she wasn't even in the first episode. But I also think perhaps she smells a little blood in the water, because Amouranth did lose that first match. So I do think Pokimane is out to get her. And the women's title is not up for grabs yet. It will be up for grabs at the first pay-per-view. So this might be Pokimane's chance to position herself in contention for that belt. So we'll have to see how things go. Oh wow, Amouranth right out the gates this time. And it could be that having that week with that difficult match against 𝙀𝙗𝙗𝘼𝙉𝘿 may give her a bit of an edge, because Pokimane has not been in the ring yet. Apparently Pokimane does not care, though. She is not messing around. And we saw this last week with 𝙀𝙗𝙗𝘼𝑍. It's an interesting little bit of offense from Amouranth. Okay, but now the referee's holding Amouranth back, but she's still going to go down. They're going to fight it outside the ring, which is always dangerous. Oh man, but Amouranth is a different competitor this week for sure. She did a good job last week, but she's a lot more aggressive. She's not messing around. I think she learned her lesson. Back inside the ring here. Oh, but Pokemon's getting some offense going now. Oh, up on that top rope. What has she got planned? Oh, wow, that was a huge splash. She's going to have to get a little more offense going first, though, I think. We saw this a little bit last week, too, where Amouranth was taking a beating for a while from Proscrin, but she did come back. And she's showing some resilience again here, although she has been much more aggressive in general. Oh, big alley-oop there. Oh, what has she got planned? Working on that leg. She's wasting a little bit too much time moving Pokemon around. Here she goes again. She must be setting up for something, but I'm not sure what she's doing. Oh! Oh, she's got a figure 4 on. Oh, she's moving it to a figure 8. Now you might remember last week it was Proscrin who got Amouranth to tap out to her maneuver. So maybe Amouranth is trying to pick up a little bit of the submission as well with that figure 8 lock. She's definitely a fan of that move. We might have to ask her if she's got a name for it. She's heading to the top rope. That is a huge splash. She got some real height on that. She's got the leg drop. I think she's going for it. The head over heels. That may be the match. Pokemon may be sorry what she asked for. And Amouranth rebounds from last week with a big win here. Much more aggressive, really showing that she learned her lesson.
Here's your winner, the A-List.
She is giving the fans something to really appreciate in these matches. Not every time a victory, but she's really putting her heart out there. Now this is an interesting setup. Last week, Tectone had a match against Dr. Disrespect, the current champion. And at the end of it, out of no place,
making his way to the ring from Austin, Texas, weighing in at 220 pounds, the Ninja.
FG just showed up on stage to show some respect to Tectone. Perhaps because they're both gotcha mobile gamers. But for whatever reason, Tectone seemed to see that as a challenge. So here we are with the match this week. Whatever the intent of FG was last week, all it's done is lead to a match this week. So we'll have to see if FG's ready, because Tectone really did put on a good show against Dr. Disrespect.
And his opponent from Windsor, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 225 pounds, the Technician.
Here he comes, Tectone. The big man had a good match last week against Dr. Disrespect, two of the bigger, stronger competitors in Content Wars, but he did come up a little bit short. Doctor showing why he's the champion. It should be an interesting match because these two have a very different style, but again, it's odd because it feels like there's a miscommunication with FG trying to show some respect, I think. Tectone maybe taking it the wrong way, but they're going to work it out here in the ring either way. And again, both of these men are known for their videos on and their streams on mobile gaming. Both pretty dedicated to the game Honkai Star Rail currently. But FG3000 is a little more of a variety streamer. Kind of checks out every game as it comes out and gives you an idea of what it's like. Tectone dedicates more to one or two games and really goes in on those. Formerly what they would call a Kraken, someone who spends a lot of money in the game. He's now the self-described champion of the free-to-play players. I think FG got caught up in the ropes there on that one, and I think he's going to pay for it now. That was a good counter by FG to go right for the shin there. FG is a little more of an agile, a little faster. And then maybe giving Tectone some issues, but we'll see how he handles it. And once again, our wrestlers are getting losing focus in the middle of the match, and it's really starting to cost them. As FG is hit by that big power bomb there, but he does manage to kick out. Oh, wow. Here it is. The no wallet slam. Tectone may have the win here. Aha, but FG is able to kick out again. He's not out of this yet. But he did have to roll out of the ring and try to make some room, but it looks like he's gonna get caught by Tectone anyway. Oh, a power bomb right outside the ring. Oh, there's definitely some back and forth right now. Oh wow, Tectone got the win off of that. That definitely feels like FG just got worn down. But is he trying to peace offer? And it got accepted. Alright. So yeah, it looks like FG was trying to just show some respect. And Tectone misunderstood, and like it looks like they're okay on. Maybe they're on the same page now. Well, it is time now for the main event. And we're starting off with our number one contender, Markiplier.
Set for one fall. Introducing first, from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 235 pounds, the Blacksmith.
The self-proclaimed king of Five Nights at Freddy's. Wearing his lucky flannel, which seemed to work wonders for him last week in his match against Asmongold. Heading to the ring first in this tag team match. But his tag team partner here also had a really good match.
And his partner from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 158 pounds, the Irresistible Force.
Jacksepticeye making short work of Darksyde Phil last week, who did rebound. But he did look pretty, Jack looked pretty good in that match. And of course, the two of these guys are friends, having collabed on a lot of stuff over the years on YouTube. So they're pretty excited for the opportunity to tag team here. A chance to collaborate inside the squared circle. And of course, the champ is here.
And from San Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds, the men's undisputed champion, the Doc.
Dr. Disrespect, our champion right now. Of course, going to be feuding with Markiplier at the pay-per-view, so they're warming up a little bit here with this tag team match.
From Newcastle upon Tyne, England, weighing in at 219 pounds, the Professor.
That's right. The man who tells us every day what the worst MMO in the world is. Josh Strife Hayes. To be honest, even though we didn't have a match last week, all week long he's been walking around the backstage area like he's some kind of champion already. And perhaps that's why Doc chose him for this match. He does just have that air about him of a man that knows that he has the world in front of him and he's going to claim it. Oh, wow. Is he showing off to the audience? I mean, Josh, we know you're a beautiful man, but really? Oh, well. This is his 5 minutes of fame, maybe. Might as well cash in on it. We'll see how he does in the match. So, of course, we'll start off with Markiplier and Dr. Disrespect, which this will be the main event in a week or two. In a few weeks, I think. Oh, Markiplier gets a nice kick there. Going for the top. Nope, middle rope. Gets a nice elbow right in the face of the Doc. This is kind of shades of last week where Markiplier just showed up and not messing around. Now, of course, here in a tag match, the partners can work together to some degree, tagging in and out. Who's the legal active member? Oh, wow. Jack just got thrown to the sky. So, of course, right now, Jack is the legal member of their team. And there's definitely much more of a size advantage for Dr. Disrespect with Jack in the ring. Oh, but Jack managed to counter out of a choke slam. That's pretty good. Josh is calling for the tag, and he gets it. Welcome to Content Wars, Josh Drive Hayes. Jacksepticeye is not who you want to start off with, though. But I don't know if you really want to match up against Markiplier right off the bat either. We'll have to see how this goes. Springboard. Goes for the early pinfall here. Now the professor's going to roll out and try to get some moments to himself. Wow, he managed to dodge Markiplier but ran headfirst into Jack. And yet he still countered out of that. Not bad. Tagging Dr. Disrespect back in again. Now, Markiplier might have a good strategy here because with Dr. Disrespect's size and power, it may be through submission that he manages to get the win. I think Jacksepticeye took offense to Hayes interfering there in that pinfall count. But Hayes was just doing his job as a good tag partner. Markiplier is rather aggressive. Showing that he's taking his position as the #1 contender seriously. I think Dr. Disrespect's had enough for now. Tags Josh Drive Hayes back in. And the professor immediately goes to work. Looks like that kind of got botched. Oh. Drop him in the corner. Trying to capitalize on the work that Dr. Disrespect has done, but he's going to have to put a little more effort in to get Markiplier for a count out. All right, Josh Hayes is showing he can hold his own here in Content Wars, which is good. There's a quick tag from Markiplier. Oh, and a nice DDT from Jacksepticeye. There's no way. I was going to say, there's just, like, after the beating that we saw Dr. Disrespect survive last week against Tectone, I have a feeling you're going to have to put a little more work in to take the champ down. Of course, with Mark still kind of recovering on the outside over there, he's not on the apron, so now would be the ideal time to get that pinfall if he can get it. Are they setting up for a tag move? Well, clearly Professor and Doc have been prepping for this match together. Or they just work well, one or the other. Here we go, another tag team. Oh, wow. Josh and the Doc are just really on the same page right now. This has been rather impressive because, to be honest, I expected that a lot more from Jack and Markiplier. Oh. The Doc's gonna give him the... Oh, Markiplier interrupted it though. Oh, and Doc was not happy. He wanted Markiplier. I think Doc, rightly, I think, thought he had to win there. Markiplier managed to get involved and mess it up. Wow, these two are just really on the same page with each other. Markiplier's working almost triple overtime right now trying to keep Jacksepticeye in this match. I think Jack is just going to have to get a tag or this is never going to end for him. And it looks like he's been busted open too, and oh no! Oh wow, Jack managed to get that tag, but he's going to be outside recovering on the ropes for a little bit, so if they can get Markiplier into a pinfall right here, they might be able to do something, but Markiplier playing defensive by being offensive. And he's setting up for the Unprettier. He got the Unprettier off on the Doc. Oh, but unfortunately, Josh is still active. So Mark never really had a good chance there. Oh, roll up. No way. Okay. I'm going to say it is a 1-on-2. This time, though, in Mark and Jack's favor. This could be the opportunity, but that is a big... Oh, wow! that was the kind of tag team teamwork we were looking for from those two. But, again, this is going to be a bit of a struggle here. Yes, they have the handicap favor, but you're going up against Dr. Disrespect. They need to finish this off now if they're going to do it, though, because they still have the opportunity. Oh, no. Oh, and it slipped right away from them. With Doc outside the ring, even though Josh is not in it, they cannot get a pinfall. And now Mark is in no man's land. Outside the ring, on the side of the Doc and the Professor. He could get really worked over if he can't get out of this quickly, which he does. He does manage to do. And he goes straight for Josh. Clearly he wants to try to take Josh out before Josh can get in and tag into this match or interfere if he can get a pinfall. Wow, Mark is a one-man machine right now. I feel like this match is showing us that Markiplier and Dr. Disrespect are just on another level, and the two of them are fantastic and obviously well-deserved as champion and #1 contender, but oh, Mark is in a bad spot. Looks like Jack's been taken out for a bit. I feel like Jack and Joshua, while doing a good job, don't get me wrong, they've been competing pretty well. I do feel like both of them have really been... Oh, but never mind. Joshua just cashed in big with that hit, totally derailing Mark's momentum. And he's going to do it again. Mark just did not learn his lesson. You cannot outsmart the professor. Mark goes in for that tag real quick. What kind of state is Jack in? Well, he got a nice aerial kickoff. Showing some amazing strength there with that scoop slam. Dr. Disrespect with the vicious boot. But with Markiplier right there, it's going to be really hard to get the pinfall off. It may behoove Doc and Josh to get over there and do some real damage to Markiplier first. But did the ref get knocked out? No, the ref did for a moment, but they're back up. And this might actually be the smartest thing you can do right now, is going for the submission moves. It's much harder to break up a submission move than it is a pinfall. Looks like Markiplier is bloody now too. I don't think there's anybody that's in this match at this point that is not bloody, except for maybe the champ. But this is all going to be to no avail if they cannot. You got to take out Jack first. This may just get to the point where somebody just has to be knocked out. Another last ride on Markiplier. Oh, there can't be anything left. But it doesn't matter because Jack is still in the ring. That may be it for Mark. No! Somehow he kicked out, but Jack is definitely not there anymore. This is it. Oh no, another one prettier. But now the opposite problem. Josh is still in the ring. Mark's going to that top rope, another high maneuver, risk maneuver. Jack and Josh have just got to, like, you can't just leave them in there. I know Markiplier and Dr. Disrespect have their match coming in and they're focused on each other, but if you just completely ignore the tag team partners, you'll never get the win. And this is a good idea by Mark, but outside the ring, it won't matter. Doc needs to get the tag. Oh no, not again, Mark, no! The amount of a beating that Dr. Disrespect has taken. This could be it though. Josh is distracted. How? How did Dr. Disrespect kick out of that? This match is phenomenal. I don't really know what Mark and Dr. Disrespect have left in the tank, but I really feel like if somebody can just get a submission move, the match could be over. Mark was a little slow there. He's obviously winded. Last ride. This will be the first one for Jack, I think, but it won't matter because Mark is right there. Jack's outside, or Mark's outside the ring now. Jack's still down. There's the tag, finally. Dr. Disrespect showing what a beast he is. Can Josh finish this off, though? Oh, he's going to hit him with the silence. That's it. The submission move did it. Josh 𝙀𝙓𝙋𝘼𝙉𝘿 in his very first match, tagging with the Doctor, manages a win. And he comes in and steals it with the submission on Jacksepticeye after the Doctor. And Markiplier just went to the end of the world in that match. Pretty face or no, Josh has been bloodied and beaten, but he earned this win alongside the Doctor. And if that does not fire you up for the pay-per-view, if that does not prepare you to see Dr. Disrespect versus Markiplier at the pay-per-view in 2 weeks, then I don't know how you're alive, because that match was insane. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time on Content Wars.